So we've got the actual storage tray here, and then this is the retainer that will help hold all the swamp tiles in place when it's in the box itself. So first things we're going to start with here is we've got all these sort of rectangular standoffs here. These are going to be what's holding these are the sidewalls for holding the side swamp tiles. So we can start assembling these onto little triangular pieces. You want to make sure that you've got mirror images between the two, because you could assemble these backwards, but I want to have the angular portion of this triangle going into the vertical wall. So like everything, recommending putting glue on these, helps hold everything together. Some of them are snug enough to where you don't have to, but we still recommend doing it just because after usage they'll come apart. So again, diagonal wall is going to go into the vertical piece here, like that. And we're going to go and set up 4 of those, and we want to have them be opposite each other. So again, diagonal wall into the vertical. You get 2 of those like this. Sometimes helps set them up. Do these ones as well. So you get that one, and then we'll have the one remaining one the same way. Got that one backwards. So again, hypotenuse of that triangle into the vertical wall here. And that did put it backwards. So let's just set it around. There we go. So you got the 2 mirrored images here. And then we can take these other 2 triangles and do the same thing. Put 2 of the vertical walls on that one, and we'll have 2 of the vertical walls on this one. So then we can start by putting the last pieces we just put together with the larger triangles. So these tabs here are going to go into these notches here, so a little bit of glue on that, and just pop that on down. And same thing with this one. The tabs are kind of mirrored to it. So it should look like this at this point. And then we're going to take these 2 side rectangular pieces, and these are going to go into these notches here. So you can pop these in just like that, and we'll hold off on this one until we get these pieces in. But once you get that in, we can drop in the first pieces that we assembled with little smaller triangular pieces, and put a little glue on the base of this and in that little notch there, and just drop it right on in like this. It should look like that. And do the same thing with the other one. Just like that. And again, like seeing this thing popping apart because we're not gluing it in this because it would take too long for the video, but definitely recommend gluing these. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So pop that vertical wall in, and then the 2 pieces that help retain the tiles. So same thing we just did on the other side, just mirrored. Just like that, get everything squeezed together. And that's the swamp tile insert. And then we've got the retainer portion. So on this one, we're going to take these smaller pieces here first. You're going to install those just like this, a little bit of glue in this valley here. Drop that on like that. And we can do the same thing on the other side. Oop, glue helps. Just gonna hold it together. And then the longer piece is just gonna drop in just like this. Get everything nice and snug. And do the same thing on the other side. So we'll get this guy like this. And the squared off section is going to go towards the outside. Put that in like that. And we'll do the same thing with the long piece. So that is the retainer. Again, with glue it holds together a lot better, but this will work for the video. And this is basically, once you have the tiles in there, this is just gonna nest on top like that, and it'll retain everything, give a platform that holds it down on the board.